the field of intent, I had to put it in my head that it was something I didn't want to do. Okay. I had to choose not to do it anymore. And then, even when my body said, ooh, you want one, I said, well, sure, if I was a smoker, but I'm not. So, I'm sorry, I can't help you. You know? And that's how I got through it. You know? It's how I've changed my whole life. You know, one step at a time. You know, that and through music. You know, but if you've really followed any of my story, I mean, not my storyline, who I am. I answered a lot of questions to Dimsley once, and I've made a couple of videos like the It's Amazing video. I once was in a very, very bad place because my fields of intent was in a very negative place, and who I wasn't learning from my lessons. And so my lessons were happening again and again and again until I actually learned them. I lost a lot of friends, I wrecked a lot of relationships until I started learning my lessons. And when I finally had that moment of restart and I really got a fresh beginning, my field of intent started changing, and then slowly, piece by piece, I changed this part about, I don't want this anymore. Change it. I don't like this part. Change it. And it took years and years to change all of it from who I used to be to love. It's what you do. And that took like 10 years to get there. But I did it. And it was all based on my field of intent. Let's go into field of intent a little bit more. Your field of intent, like I said before, meant like you go looking for trouble, you'll find it. You go looking for evil, you'll find it. Alright. This is true on everything. You can put any word there and you can find it. Depends on how strong your field of intent is. Now, there's a book and a movie called The Secret. The Secret is about field of intent. Right? Having your field of intent create whatever it is that you want to come into your life. And I am not an advocate for doing that. Okay? I actually am against that in many ways. If you want to do that, that's fine, and many people do. It's positive thinking, you know. But manifestation is a very, very tricky thing. And you then have to look at the field of intent of your field of intent. Why are you creating this? You know, if you are creating it for a good reason, you are trying to find understanding. You're trying to create in your life wisdom. You're trying to create in your life for you to understand the path that you're supposed to be on. Then manifest away. You know, people go, well, what about money? You know, the movie The Secret talks about how you can manifest houses and boats and cars and just piles of cash. Okay, why? Why do you need these things? You know, and I can't answer these questions. Only you can answer these questions. But your field of intent is literally a force of creation. You know, many religions say that we are basically a diminutive version of our deity. You know, God created us in His image. There's a lot of phrases, you know, we are part of the system. Many religions say that in some form or another we are a smaller piece of the thing we call God, alright? Or that we are a creature created by them. in most of them, like, God created us in His image, you know, that particular phrase, right? Using that as a starting point, and looking then also with science at the same time, that particle that could turn into a wave, that could be a particle, depending on whether or not you're looking at it. All right? So you have both ends of the same thing showing you that you yourself are a being who can create. You can make things happen. You can bring them into existence. Now, most people, right off the bat, they first think of personal gain. I can get boats and cars and money and have everything I've ever wanted. You will find, though, that there is another group of people who, when they get this information, what they want is clarity, happiness, joy in their lives. I want to be happy in my existence in this life. You know, that's what everyone wants. Some people think that they can get it through stuff. Some people can find it through knowledge. Some people find it through friends. I'm happy as long as I have people around me. Whatever. You know, there are many, many things that make us happy. All I ask is, because I have to put this out, because if I'm bringing this to your attention, in a way, I'm kind of responsible for what you choose to do with it. So what I ask, please, for those of Western thinking, remember the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Alright, for a more Eastern philosophy, you know, remember the balance. Remember karma. For the more paganistic, remember the threefold rule. Whatever you put out into the universe is going to come back at you. Okay? Only send out a field of intent on purpose towards joy, towards togetherness, towards love, towards true love. Not I'm gonna make that girl love me. That's not love. I have a whole video set on what love is. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about true universal love. Send that out all you want. I don't care. I do. As a matter of fact, I send my love out to you right now. Anyone who watches this video know that I am sending out energy right now to you.